love the stickers. I love the color coding. I love the checklists. I love it all. Hey there, my name is Holly. I am a wedding photographer based out of Austin, Texas. On May 16th, 2018, my high school sweetheart of then 7 years proposed to me, and we're getting married May 16th, 2020. That is less than a year away, and it is time for me to get my butt in gear and start actually wedding planning. I'll put a link in the description about AJ and I's story if you are interested in that. So today I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys about wedding planners. I love agendas. I love putting pen to paper. I love everything about planners. I love the stickers. I love the color coding. I love the checklists. I love it all. I will say a disclaimer. I love Erin Condren. She has my heart. I love her more than the simplified planner. I had Lily Pulitzer for a while in college. Who knows why? It was like this big. I am a diehard Erin Condren fan. So she kind of had dibs on my heart and my thought process when it comes to choosing which planner I got. I did look into other things, like I know The Knot has a wedding planner. There are tons of random ones on Amazon and homemade ones on Etsy. But the thing was, I really wanted something simple because I have my regular life planner that is super full of so many things. She is my baby and she has gotten me through so many things in 2019, but baby is also extremely busy and a little messy, and there is no room at all in here for wedding things. I needed some room in a separate planner to make some room in my brain for all of this wedding stuff. So there were 3 things that I wanted when it comes to my little supplemental wedding planner. I wanted it to be kind of overarching tips, things to kind of just keep me on track. I didn't need the whole enchilada because we do have a wedding planner that we hired who is gonna fill us in on all of the little details. So I just wanted regular little tips. I didn't want anything that could be outdated for 2019 because I am a wedding photographer. I do see all the trends and things like that, and I didn't want anything that would be extraneous. I wanted it all to be very like basic wedding things you have to do. The 3rd thing is I wanted quite a bit of blank space. I'll get into that a little bit more, but it needed to be full-fledged enough that it could work as both a journal and a checklist. So what I ended up getting was an Erin Condren wedding checklist. So she does have a life planner wedding edition, but to be honest, if I already have this guy, which is a life planner, I don't need a separate life planner that also has wedding stuff. So I got a whole bunch of exciting little goodies in the mail. It came in the beautiful little Erin Condren box like it always does, and I wanted to show them to you today. So let's do it. Here is said beautiful Erin Condren box. We've got our typical adorable postcard and adorable sticker, and now it's time to dive on in. So this is actually where the 3 planners that I got will live, and now some stickers that are definitely not wedding related, but I can't order from Erin Condren and not buy stickers. Here's our first of 3 little planners. This one is a bullet journal, and then we have our wedding checklist called Ever After, and then finally our monthly blank agenda. So like I said, I didn't want to get the life planner wedding edition. I didn't think it was going to be useful to me, but after finding these 3 little petite planners, I really thought that as a trio they would be exactly what I needed as far as supplemental things to go along with my regular agenda. I'm gonna dive into each of these guys and their uses and how they're all going to work together, but first I'll tell you about where they're all going to live. So this is this beautiful folio. I love it more than anything. Of course I had to get HM there at the bottom. It was $5 extra, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. So once you open this bad boy up, it's got these little elastics, so you just kind of split the planners down the middle and just slide them on in, and it's going to drive me crazy that those 2 do not line up, but I guess I will just get over it. But anyway, so there's the folio, and now it's time to put everything all together. Yay! So let's kick things off with the monthly agenda. So the reason I got this one is I just wanted something that was separate from my life planner. My regular planner is a mess. It's full of like to-dos and, business and life stuff, and I kind of wanted to keep that separate from wedding stuff, at least in my brain. So this is really just like a blank agenda. So I'm gonna fill it in from May to May because that's the only year I need to think about wedding stuff. And then it's got these pages for notes, which is great, so I can keep tabs on, things that need to get done that month, things that are on top of mind, things I need to remember. So it's just really simple and easy, and like I said, it's only for the year, so it's exactly what I need. And then in the back, it's got these stickers. Oh, I love them so much. I'll definitely be using them in this agenda, but I will probably also use them in my life planner because it's like my favorite color. Oh my god, and I just realized it matches my nails. Oh, I love it. And look at that shine. They're so shiny and perfect. So that is the little monthly agenda. I think it's perfect. It's exactly what I need. I can't wait to fill it all out. And here is the little petite bullet journal. So I did get this, just to complete the trio, and also because the colors match, because I'm that basic. But something I want to be better at is journaling more and just kind of documenting what's going on in my life and in AJ and I's life. And I think this whole process is something I definitely want to remember. So I was really good in high school at documenting, our relationship and everything that happened, and even in college I was pretty good about it, but since we've been living together and just like living life, I have not been as good. So I got this in hopes that I can do things, like day to day, maybe once a week, kind of checking in and talking about what's going on in our relationship and in our lives and all of that good stuff. So now we come to the wedding checklist one, which is basically exactly what I was looking for, like I described to y'all earlier. So it's got all these note pages at the beginning, and then it has a list of just like general, tips and tricks, like basically just be relaxed, take pictures, pick the right people, stay within your budget, and then you can pick your wedding colors and like any themes and styles that you're thinking of. And then it jumps straight into like a timeline. So right now we are in this 14 to 9 months, and these are all things that Ashley has been, making us aware of, but I love to just have them right here. And then, it goes 8 to 6 months, and then notes, along the side, and then 6 to 4 months, which, oh my god, I can't even think that far ahead. So it's good to, have these things kind of on your radar, and maybe even check some of those off before 4 to 2 months. Oh my gosh. Then once we get to 1 month before, and then even 1 week before, I know I will be stressing and will definitely want a checklist. So I am grateful for all of these things. Definitely. Contact info for wedding party, that's not very useful. I probably won't fill that page out. Writing your vows, I'll definitely be taking notes in there. Guest list, also won't be writing that out. Budget checklist though, I like putting pen to paper when it comes to money, so I'll fill out this page for sure. And a shot list. I have so many mixed feelings about shot lists. I mean, they're helpful, but I really think you should rely on your photographer and your own feelings, but I guess that's helpful. Music list, definitely very handy. I will definitely be using that. Flowers, I can't wait for the flowers. I love that it tells you all the flowers that are in season. That is super helpful. Sweets, yay, cake sizes and servings. Alcohol calculator, you gotta know that. Oh, and it has this note about champagne toast. It's always so expensive per guest, like, don't do it. Okay, rehearsal dinner, food tasting notes, vendor contact list. I guess this is good to have in one place, but you also have a phone that you could put it in. So seating arrangement, I think that's helpful. I'll probably be using that. And a gift log, so you could bring this, to your showers and things like that. So keep track of everything, and then gifts to give also. All those good people, you gotta give them gifts. And then don't write your timeline down. It's gonna change so many times. I'm definitely not gonna be doing that. Thank you notes. I love that it has a template because sometimes I'm really bad at writing. And then a bunch of blank pages for notes. I think these are all blank, yeah. In hindsight, I probably didn't need that extra journal. I could have just wrote in there, but oh well. And then stickers, my favorite part. You know, it didn't have to come with stickers, but it did, and I appreciate that. And they're gold and shiny and perfect, and I love each and every one of them. I just love stickers. Can't get enough of them. So there is the Petite Planner Wedding Checklist. I think it's perfect. I can't wait to start checking things off. Let's do it. Real quick, now that I've laid them all out, I just want to show you how easy it is to slide them into the little folio. So I've gotten Erin Condren petite planners before, like I've used the wellness one and the budget one, but I've never gotten this little folio. I've always had my eye on it, but it's just so stinking easy to use. So you just crack open your little petite planner and you find the middle seam and you just slide it on in. It's so easy to use, and then, you know, you can add a fourth one if you want to, but you don't have to. So I can just seal it on up, throw it in my bag, use it for meetings with vendors, cake tastings, talks with my parents, all that stuff. So it's really easy. You can use it just like a book like that, or you can slide them out really easily and just use one at a time if you need to. I love it. I love the folio especially because I can use this in the future with different petite planners. I think it's just a perfect little setup. So let's do it. Let's get planning. So there we have it. There's my little baby folio. It's a perfect little baby to my other baby. I'm really excited to start checking things off, start filling things out, start journaling. I just can't wait to dive in. So I want to know if you have a wedding planner or some sort of checklist that you think that I should check out. I'm open to anything, even though I really like Erin Condren. I will try anything. Honestly, the more the merrier. I love to check all things off, even if it's the same thing like 4 times. That's not productive and you shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. So that's it for today. I'm really excited that I got to unbox my Erin Condren with you guys. If you want to follow along with AJ and I's wedding planning journey, you can either subscribe to my channel or click the link below to sign up for my email list. So that's it. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.